Yo, well, this song right here is dedicated to that little girl. That little girl that grew up in that one house on the block. That one house where everybody's constantly coming and going. You know the house. This is her story.
Now in a smoke-filled room, the glass pipe turns as a small child cries cause her eyes start to burn. The worst part about it is her parents aren't concerned. They're focusing on dope that mommy just earned. The house is a mess and their marriage is a joke. She just slept with a stranger for a quarter ounce of dope, but her husband set it up cause unemployment didn't show. Now welcome to another average method to get home. There's dishes in the sink and the trash is piling up. No food up in the fridge, but they don't give a fuck. Plus they're stuck with the baby neither one can support. And when there's no dope, both their tempers grow short, so they scream at each other right in front of this kid without even realizing what they just did. The only one who cares is really just a neighbor who keeps calling CPS hoping they can come and save her. Shards melt away as your dreams do too, and time disappears like the clouds that you blew. You lose everything and everybody that you knew, while hope grows thin like the person that was you. Welcome to the dope opera. Welcome to the dope opera. Her mother's in and out of treatment, but it never works. So grandma gets the child, but it's too much for her, cause children need attention and she can't take the stress. Meanwhile daddy's back in jail for possession of meth. Now every 6 months this man is under arrest with no place to go. You can guess what happens next. Her mother brings her to her house, if you could call that a home, where she's left in her crib for hours alone. She sits by herself in a sopping wet diaper, fighting hunger pains, plus the smoke makes her hyper. Well, mommy's got company, but this time it's no stranger. It's just a local dope man who makes her mother change her. The only one that seems to notice is a gangster with cornrows who comes to visit mommy in her room with the door closed. They're all spun as hell, you can see it on their faces. CPS couldn't help cause there's a million other cases. Shards melt away as your dreams do too, and time disappears like the clouds that you blew. You lose everything and everybody that you knew, while hope grows thin like the person that was you. Welcome to the dope opera. Welcome to the dope opera. Now the neighbors dropping off canned foods on their doorstep with a pack of diapers cause he knows there's no more left. You thought things were rough, then it's about to get worse. Welfare cut him off and rent is due on the first. The bills are piling up and now the ship's about to sink. What's gonna happen next will really make you think. CPS finally shows up after so long. They do their inspection, then guess what, they're gone. They just leave the child there in the same situation, soon to be homeless cause that's what they're facing. Now a couple weeks later they're living in a shelter. Grandma passed away, now there's no one left to help her. A broken white trash family standing in a food line. Addicts are selfish but tweakers are the worst kind. For a little girl who grew up in hell until the day she got curious and tried it herself. Shards melt away as your dreams do too, and time disappears like the clouds that you blew. You lose everything and everybody that you knew, while hope grows thin like the person that was you. Welcome to the dope opera. Welcome to the dope opera.